Get along with the
Dancehall
voices
news
inside
and
of
reviews.
my head.
And I don't need to
Only
be
few can
humble.
understand
Break
the
down walls like Jericho crumble.
That is here.
It's not a
means
normal
he's
thing.
never lost.
I will never ever fall.
Quick rumble.
Never
I
ever
will never
crumble.
ever fall, never stumble.
Break down walls.
You're trying to save
Jericho
me. Stop
crumble.
holding your breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, Dancehall News and Reviews. And before we kick it off, people, me have to ask you, if you know how crazy some Gaza fans are, if you know how insane some of them are. Yo, one woman attack say, me not even play nothing from that woman here, cause she mad. The woman a say, yo, Kane was an innocent man. Kane never try for bribe no juror. I frame Kane. I set up Kane. Kane this and Kane that. And I'm just like, whoa. We're actually here today talking about Vybz Cartel case because of the bribery that Kane attempted to do. Just imagine if that is a lie. If the justice system is lying on Kane, the justice system would be doing Vybz Cartel bidding and lying on Kane to get Vybz Cartel out of prison. The prosecution would be doing that. Make it make sense. Are you actually trying to tell me that the prosecution is working for Vybz Cartel? Cause at that you say no guys are sheep. You blasted bear.
People still not get the big picture. Because of the fame, popularity, hype, clout of the individuals involved, people now get the big picture. They think this is just about Barabbas and Sean Sam. This case will have far-reaching effects if the precedence gets set. What precedence? Let's not forget how we reached hearing now, appeal hearing now, to decide for retrial now. A jury member who was working on behalf of the defendant, right? Again, on the behalf of the defendant, tried to bribe other jury members. It didn't work. Conviction got overturned. If somebody end up walk free because of this, the precedence will be set. Now everybody would know how you bust the case. Now everybody, because now it won't even reach Privy Council next time, because the Court of Appeal are going to have an actual case, right, where lawyers can point to, where it can't even pass Court of Appeal. So now, all the time they get catch red-handed. Once it starts swirl, jury get tampered with. Once somebody get compromised, case dash out. We are going to retrial 100 times. Alright, retrial again. Jury tampered. Alright, retrial again. No court can sustain that. This will be how you bust case. The precedence will be set, but not just this.
Jaja God, Sir P, talk to them, Sir P, talk to them for me. Me already I tell the people them say, Isaac Buchanan is trying to unleash hell. Early man a try unleash. The man a try bust open the gates of hell and let out the whole of the prisoner them. And Justice Marva McDonald, well, she specifically, I don't know if it's the entire tribunal, you know, but I know that Justice Marva McDonald, she's so away, brother. She's so away. This justice right here, she a make some talks. I mean, I scratch my head for say, hold on there. What precedents are you trying to set? You trying to let all criminals out yourself, and not even just Isaac Buchanan. It look like these are some form of devils, because it don't make sense. I know. Some of you seem to think, oh, I'm against Vybz Cartel, so me just want the man them turn a prisoner, me bad mind, and me hateful and ray. Oh no, listen to me now, people. Oh no, not listening. I clearly stated, if they want to let Vybz Cartel go, them need to talk about the evidence, or them need to talk about the witness them. Focus on that. If the lead eyewitness, the main witness, we Chow, if him dead or if them can't actually find him for bring him back come a court, he's not available to testify, then that's grounds for dismissal. If them can't find majority of the witness or a good portion of the witness them, that's grounds for dismissal. If them a say the evidence this or the evidence that, if them a say the technological evidences cannot be used because the phone was tampered with after the fact and they cannot go back and re-examine the original phone in its original capacity, well, I can understand that. Use that to free Vybz Kartel and his co-accused them. Use some manner, some means in which it does not affect the entire justice system. It doesn't create a precedent that will allow other criminals to use that same door or window that una bust open. Una bust open hell. You can't do that. Because every prisoner, it go affect every prisoner. Every prisoner can claim say them sick. Every prisoner can farm sickness. Every single one of them. All of them can try and taint a corrupt juror. All of them can do that. For every famous one of them, all of them that their case is televised or reviewed or spoken about publicly or by vloggers, social media, etc., etc., all of them can claim the same thing over publicity. So honestly, them have to find a way. If Marv and the whole of them are work with Cartel and no one free him, find a way if it do it without it affecting every other prisoner.
The precedent will be set. The impact will be far and wide. The Court of Appeal have to know what them a do. Do they? We shall see. If man can't get convicted because evidence and case popular and things not the public before, then you know how much man for that road. Let's go back. Let's look at international standards. Let's look at Uncle Sam place or Europe and them place there. In them place there, everything get catched on camera. Or most things. How much time when you see man get catched on camera, right? Video go viral, man go court, and in the same camera footage, right, help sink him in a court. Yes, nobody say, yo, we have to go let go the man down because the case did go. I have the perfect example for you. The story with George Floyd and Derek Chauvin. Remember that story there? Chauvin and kneel long pan Derek Floyd? Pan George Floyd? Remember that story there? Remember that case there? Viral pan viral. 1,000 times more viral than Barabbas case. 10,000 times more viral. The whole world said that. According to the jury tainted narrative, Chauvin should be freed. Oh, you wasn't ready for that one. You weren't ready for that one. If what they're saying about Barabbas case were things were in the public domain and therefore we can't get no fair trial, then that means that Derek Chauvin never get no fair trial because the whole world see him kneel down on George Floyd and the whole world see the interaction. That means that he must go get free then. In Uncle Sam place, almost every interaction between when police kill a man unlawfully and them convict him off of the video. The video come up before me reach court. The public already form opinion, no? Don't say work. That means that every police that's ever wrongfully killed somebody should be freed.
Hold on there, man. We have to jump forward a bit, people. Me have to tackle a part here first. In a few of my recent videos, I spoke about George Floyd and the BLM, the whole riots, and the fact that everything with George Floyd was caught on camera, right? It was over-publicized, far more publicized than anything Vybz Kartel has ever done or mixed up in. But yet still, those individuals were actually convicted. They were tried and convicted, right? So Serpy is talking about it now, and I find it so interesting because people say, yo, yeah, this or yeah, that. But I told y'all before, I may speak about something first and Serpy talk about it, but you know means me a follow him or him a follow. I just say go. Great minds think alike. Facts are facts. You can't go around it. George Floyd and everybody, every famous case where involving police and stuff like that, that is caught on camera, and the public them formulate them opinion. Even the squad, I think at the Chicago squad, the squad a man who murdered the youth, everything was on camera, and the entire squad, yeah, I should probably go get the names, but Left that alone right now. The point I am making is this. The entire squad, what they call them, Spider, Scorpion squad, something like that. The entire squad was actually convicted because it was caught on camera. Imagine that. Imagine that the public formulated an opinion. Those guys were literally convicted in the court of public opinion far before an actual trial court. Think about that, people.
Tonight, the Memphis Police Department taking new action following the violent death of Tyree Nichols. He was beaten by cops, and video of that beating was released yesterday. The Memphis chief tonight disbanded the specialized Scorpion unit. That is the team the 5 former officers now charged with Nichols' murder were part of. Scorpion stands for Street Crimes Operation to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhoods. The chief made this move after calls from Nichols' family and community leaders and after meeting with other Memphis officers. The family's attorney blames police culture in America for Nichols' death.
So when I said to it, them man have to get free, a freedom for them man to, you know. Them man have to bust the case because their case was over publicized, footage was leaked, the public form opinion, them couldn't get a fair trial. I mean, free Donald Trump. I mean, free every famous person. Like, it don't make no sense. The argument that they're making to free Cartel is nonsensical, to say the least. But yet still it's being made and the judges are eating this nonsense up. I don't care about Vybz Cartel. I'm literally pointing out to y'all the fact of life. What them a do is madness.
Because them body cam footage get put out and the whole world see it and the jury get tainted. So free. Right. The police guy. But you don't want Chauvin to be free, do you? Because you don't like Chauvin. But you like Barabbas. When it comes on to Chauvin or Omar Kalimo, you say, well, then do it. So if I then do it, then for good on. No business, more no jury. Good on. So what is the objective of the court? Because if it's to find out who kill who and who do what, then whether the rest of the world see the video or not, right, does it change the fact that we see the person do the killing or we hear the person? What is the court's priority? Is the court really about justice? Because as I said, sci-fi can kill Mikey on camera. If sci-fi go viral and sci-fi defense lawyer said jury get tainted and sci-fi walk, then that means that the courts wasn't trying to get no justice to Mikey. The impact will be far reaching. No man will get them case viral, can't get convicted again.
Vybz Cartel's lawyer Isaac Buchanan is an agent of chaos. He's here to destroy the justice system. If we don't see it, if we don't realize it, if he has his way, trust me, there won't be a justice system. Every criminal I go free up because they're trying to create the precedence to free all criminals. Based on the grounds they are arguing, nobody now got in a prison. You can't actually have no. All you have to do is find one of these grounds and ball about it. Even if you weren't famous, pay somebody to talk about your case publicly. Make you go viral. Talk about your case, make you go viral so you can't get convicted. Oh, farm sickness. Or you have financial issues, you have dependence. Like, literally, a be a nonsense.
The law does not figure out who do what, you know. But tell me already saying a court. Documents and acts and paperworks take bigger priority over actual who do why, you know. This is why Sci-Fi and them man, the JJ Nakis and them man, they can have 20, 30, 40 victims and never go prison yet. Because courthouse now, business about who do why, you know. Courthouse business about them procedure and technicalities, and if you even can't find, if the witness decides say, boy, I know I'm gonna further, then nothing more come out of that. Even though you do it, if you put piece of evidence in a brown paper bag and then you put it in a white paper bag, then procedure wasn't followed, thrown out, go home, Mr. Defendant.
Y'all have heard me speak it many a times. It's not about innocent, it's not about guilt. It's about procedures. Procedures. And them just want you follow the procedure right or wrong, cause in a court of law, it's all about what's proven. legally, based on this, based on that law, based on that technicality. It's not really about reality. It's what you prove. So even if you're innocent and they prove that you're guilty, you're guilty. And if you're guilty and they prove that you're innocent, you're innocent. I saw the court look upon it. The court is not about right or wrong. Justice is blind. It's how you balance the scale. It no matter if I right or wrong. Is how you balance the scale.
Let's bring up another example. In a Noel Maitland case, viral pan viral. Not only that, but wasn't there audio recordings with Maitland talk about sofa and move sofa, and then him gonna say how much sofa, how much blood in a sofa? Noel Maitland's defense lawyers will be able to argue that in the case Crown versus Barbas, when the court agreed that the case was so public the jury is tainted, that would have to apply to Maitland case. So now, FEMA have to get that short too. Because the audio of him talk about the sofa and move sofa go by yourself, man not chuck. And the whole Jamaica, right, of the case, Maitland do it, jury tainted, walk. He would walk based on Barbas precedence. So all on the group, all on the Gen Z Jezebel out there, where I jump up about free Barbas to no one go concert, go skin out. Right? But at the same time, Unda Ball say Donna Lee must get justice, she will not be getting any.
Could you actually imagine if them dash out the Noel Maitland case? I mean, what if them dash out the Bradshaw case, the Beachy Stout case, all of these cases that are quote-unquote publicized, the Julian Silvera case? I mean, once a case is viral, that's grounds for dismissal based on the precedents they're trying to set, right? So basically, as long as you're famous, if you're a politician, if you're a famous person, you can't go to prison. You have to be a no-name person. But then again, if someone talk about you, if a famous person talk about you and you go viral, that's grounds for dismissal right there too. So basically, even if you're a nobody and you can get somebody famous to talk about you and shed light on your case, that may taint the juror, so that might be grounds for dismissal or acquittal. Think about the logics. Think about the precedents that they're setting. Nobody can't turn a prison after this. You feel like say Isaac Buchanan them don't know these things? You feel like these lawyers don't know? Them know. Them want to open the floodgates. More clients for them. More money, more fame for them. And that them a pray. They're trying to avert the Constitution. Them are trying to circumvent the Constitution by using their logics, right? And the judges are falling for it. I don't know. It seems like it's a lot deeper. Because I do know that George Soros, his foundation, is behind a lot of these woke cities like New York, Chicago's, the mayors. They fund a lot of these woke mayors that allow crime to run rampant. When you see a lot of these cities are go to filth, it's because of his foundation and their influence. So my question is, really and truly, him really behind this or not? Because I feel like he might be behind it. Or his foundation or some people like him. A chaos them a try create. Pandemonium. Just meds the thing, people. This have large and wide implication. They're pulling the veil. This is smoke and mirrors. And they're using Vybz cartel to create this chaos. Be careful what you ball for. Be careful what you fight for. You have no idea what you unleash. And all of these Gaza fans and all of these Gaza supporters, just to free Vybz cartel, you would send this country to hell. You would sacrifice everything for him, your own safety, your own rights for him. My God, my God.
The law originally was set up to protect like the crown and everything. Stop it. Justice for all. Right. Tech time became that allegedly. When I hear something, I don't think to myself, well, what the law is. I ask myself the question, what is the logic behind this? It have to pass the logic test. Think about this guy. You can kill somebody on camera. Let's explore the jury tainting argument. If a case is so viral, as everybody see and hear about it, then the jury are got tainted and the person can't get quote-unquote justice. The person get justice, the defendant? Sorry, so make a look on this now. Sci-Fi kill Mikey that the middle of Spanish Town and he get catch on camera. The video go viral pan viral pan viral. Sci-Fi's defense argues because the video is so viral, everybody see it before we even reach a court. The jury pool tainted. The judge says, "You're right. You can go home, Mr. Sci-Fi." That's law for you. Okay, law is not neurosurgery, it's not astrophysics. You can kill a man on camera, but them can argue say, well, everybody see the video already, so jury pool tainted and our the jury in a court matter upon court day, so it done gone bad already, and the judge say no sorry thing. Everybody see it already, so the defendant can't get no justice, so Sci-Fi go home. So guess what? The man was dead, Mikey, him not getting no justice because apparently Sci-Fi not getting no justice.
Justice system. These so-called justices and these laws and these acts and these amendments, all of these nonsensical reasoning that are eventually gonna lead to many criminals walking free. And I wonder who's behind this. And why are they doing this? And they're doing it in the name of Vybz Cartel, using his fame, leveraging his fame to actually bust open the gates of hell and destroy our society. Imagine that. And people are too blind to see it. When I see these sheep running around just bear, and I'm like, are you actually looking at the rule of law? I actually said to the people, are you willing to free every single prisoner behind bars to free Vybz Cartel? And as I said, they are willing. I know. No matter what these Gaza fans say, if it meant letting every prisoner out of prison, they would do it. Many of them, they would actually do it. They're that far gone.
If Barba's precedent set because Maitland was convicted in the court of public opinion, and audio record of him a tell man and so for him move and all kind of sitting. Using Barba's case, Maitland can walk. Oh, now you start scratch your head. Now you start say, yeah, but it no matter if the audio come out, it no matter if then what? She must get justice. No, that's a justice work, remember? You want justice work for who you don't like. You don't like Maitland cause you say, well, look when the Donnelly you like Donnelly more, but you don't like Lizard, you like Barba. So justice only work for people who you like. I say go. Interesting.
It's all about fear, money, power, links, are the reality that we are dealing with. It's not about right or wrong. It's not about if they did it or not. It's based on technicalities after technicalities and reasoning that don't normally actually come up in a court. You know, these kind of stuff not normal when people are talking about dependence and people are talking about them L situation and this and that, and even the breach in the quote unquote time frame of allowing them to have a fair and impartial trial in a speedy time. That is nonsensical based on the fact that the juror was tampered with. Who tampered with the juror? Who actually tampered with the juror? It couldn't have been the prosecution because they would be creating freedom for these guys, so that wouldn't make any sense. If the quote-unquote prosecution is trying to sink innocent people, why would they be trying to free them at the same time? Make it make sense.
So people like Peachy Stout, Julian Silveira, Noel Maitland, Omar Collymore, all these people can use the argument that their case was viral upon viral, things, parts of the case get released to the public before the case even start. Therefore, jury tainted, Lego, gone a road. If I was a defense lawyer who just got much millions from Omar Collymore or Beachy Stout to go fight case for them, I would be in court saying, Your Honor, if in the Crown versus Barba's case, evidence that released after you got convicted end up contribute to tainting jury for retrial and all kind of things, then imagine my client where film evidence and parts of film case get released before we got trial. Your Honor, jury was tainted. Free the guy.
Just like Sir P said in the earlier part of the video, me too. I know the Me Too movement, but honestly, people always say, for me a little pitney, for me a little toddler, they must say me fi become a liar. Me full of chat, me have reasoning and argument and points for everything. My parents, my grandparents, my aunts, everybody say, you fi be a liar. Everybody say, why you not be a liar? And even when I started doing the vlogging thing and commentaries, people I say, yo, you should be a liar, you should be a liar. I mean, I said to the people, understand this. I am not cut out to be a liar. It's not about my talent. It's not about my God-given skills. What I am saying is this. I could never be a defense attorney. I could never be a defense attorney. I understand the importance that they serve, and I myself, who knows, in life may end up needing a defense attorney. But the fact is that defense attorneys are scums. They are demons. They are evil. No one can tell me different, because enough of them knows that them client guilty. They will fight to get off the most guiltiest person on a technicality. They will fight tooth and nail all when them know them client is guilty. Me can't. I understand so them take a oath for do it, but me can't. I mean, I even gave y'all the example before. I understand what a snake, what maggots, what drunkra. I understand the importance of these creatures in the ecosystem, but here we go on. It no change the facts that me don't like snake. It no change the facts that me don't like drunkra. Even though I am captain of the vulture squad, you see me? It doesn't change the fact that maggots are vile, grotesque, and disgusting, even though they're important. Flies are very important, but I hate them with a passion. So yes, I know that defense attorneys are essential, but at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that they're vile and disgusting. I would rather ram my head into the wall over and over than be a defense attorney for a pedophile, pervert, disgusting human being. I would rather jump in front of one truck than to do something like that. I could never. And I couldn't even be a business lawyer, even though I went to school and, took classes and, thought about it. But I took up business administration instead, because I was thinking, I might be good at being a lawyer, but I don't want to be a lawyer, because I don't even want to be defending corporations. And then you might be saying, why not become a prosecutor? But at the same time, I don't want to be a prosecutor for the same reason, because they're corrupted cops, they're corrupted individuals that might be actually setting up someone. And I myself might get caught in the system, in the web, the entanglement of having to deal with the constraints of the justice system. Whereas I might have to do my job even though I know a person might be innocent. Imagine that, prosecuting an innocent person because the evidence says he's guilty even though I know he's innocent. I refuse to be placed in a situation such as that.
Operating on logic and reason and actual justice would be Mikey. But Mikey get where he don't get, because sci-fi apparently never get no justice because him video go viral. Think about the precedents that can be set here. Me go also debunk it by using other cases. Showing say, at the end of the day, it's foolishness. When court go on and hear man say, Your Honor, in the case Crown versus this, or the United States versus this, or Florida versus this, what the lawyer them do is use other cases to straighten them argument. Once a precedent gets set in a court, other lawyers then use it for backup for them case. It does have to be similar. There is no known case like Barbas in a Jamaican issue. Come out yet where somebody try bribe the jury to get a not guilty verdict, and then the jury don't take the bribe, but the person conviction get overturned anyway, and then might ultimately walk. There's no precedent. If he gets set, the entire justice system in Jamaica change. The case of PJ Patterson highlight was not like for like. Even in statement him said that it was not like for like. In that case, them find out say somebody on the jury work somewhere, right, where the commander, the controller, somebody on the case, so them say, well, that might lead to some kind of bias, so retrial. That's it. No jury member never bribe nobody. There was no conviction, and nothing was overturned. Barabbas' case is unprecedented. They pulled out, them go deep into the bag of tricks for Barabbas. Miguel Law and them and Tam Tavares them went deep into them bag of unicorn tricks. The somebody who said them want to sing. The system pulled out a card where even people who work in the justice system don't know it. That's the man who you said the system will fight against. So if Barabbas bust case after this in the future, every defense lawyer can say, Your Honor, in the case Crown versus Barabbas, he was freed because this, and remember he was popular, and remember because this, and the judge will have to say, the precedence has been set. You are correct. Crown versus Barabbas shows when this happen, that happen. The judges will follow the precedence. Let's explore the video gone viral and this gone viral, so everybody talk about it so you can't get justice. By that logic, no for the man them in a prison now, forget Lego. But Jamaicans now want them people to get Lego because them people are not a tune. I tell you, say, if talking about case means the man don't forget prison cause the case public, then even Beaches stout and them man there. Have to go get Lego based on Barabbas precedents.
We can go on and on and on and on, people, over and over. Every single point, every single pointer that the defense draw for in this case, the free Vybz cartel and his co-accused them, is nonsensical. Every single pointer is nonsensical when you take account of what actually took place. If we actually venture down any of those paths, guess our people, a whole heap of criminal are go free, because they're gonna set the precedence for every criminal for bust them case using the same nonsensical logic. Illogic. I don't know, man. Oxymoron. Wow, it's crazy. It's crazy watching this entire thing unfold. But for Vybz Cartel fans, I say this, and Vybz Cartel defense team and the judges and everyone involved, if you want for free Vybz Cartel, don't use one of those nonsensical reasons. Try to use the evidence or debunk the evidence, or actually, call out the witness them and stuff like that. Use those means. Lack of witness, lack of evidence, but not actually set the precedence for free every criminal. That's madness. Yo, people, Jaja God. Make sure you go watch Sir P video in politics. Go watch the video in its entirety. I know I just run through some parts, but it's a long video. And you don't know me, I drop my commentary. So if me feel react to every part of it, the video gonna be over an hour long. Cause you don't know I have a lot to say. I'm very passionate about this, so you know that go already. People, we're looking forward to this Tuesday. Yeah, June the 18th. Closing arguments, and thereafter, we're gonna see what go on and what go on. You don't know, say the captain of the Vulture Squad. Big up on yourself. Love and respect.